shine, us all to shine. Thank you guys very much. Now please welcome to the stage Will Ferrell and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Thank you, Mom.
Because Julia Louis-Dreyfus and I have made multiple films and have had an enormous amount of experience on film sets, we certainly understand the importance, indeed the primacy, of the role of the cinematographer to film.
Not only does the cinematographer prepare the meals for the crew and cast, it is also the cinematographer who knocks on your trailer door to let you know that it is time to get to the set to create magic.
And it is the cinematographer and only the cinematographer who is waiting patiently for you in that golf cart to travel you to set.
Oh, how splendid, then, to honor these unsung cinematic heroes.
Wait.
What?
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm being told that
What?
that is not the role of the cinematographer.
Oh.
And it has something to do with camera.
Ah. Who is talking to you?
I have no idea. They just gave me an earpiece backstage. Do you not have an earpiece?
Hello? Hello? No, I don't think anything is in there.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Here are the nominees for achievement in cinematography.
Hello?
The Irishman, Rodrigo Prieto. Joker, Lawrence Sher. The Lighthouse, Jaron Blaschke. 1917, Roger Deakins. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Robert Richardson.
And the Oscar goes to Roger Deakins, 1917.
This is the second Oscar and 15th nomination for Roger Deakins.
Thank you. Well, I want to thank my fellow nominees for their wonderfully inspiring work. But more than that, I want to thank them for their friendship too. I'm a pretty good cook, actually. But this belongs to a lot of people that worked on this movie. Belongs to my wife James, who worked on it with me. It belongs to my assistant and focus puller, Andy Harris, who is somewhere up there, who is the pinball wizard of focus pulling, and you'll never know what he does, because you'd only notice it if he makes a mistake, and he never does. It's to Peter Cavacuti and Charlie Rizek, two fantastic operators. It's to Gary Hims and a grip crew, and John Higgins Biggles, who's been my friend for about 30-odd years, who is our gaffer. So it's to them and all their wonderful team. And I think they would all want me to say, thank you, Sam Mendes, for the most wonderful experience. Thank you. We'll never forget it.
Okay, so that was the cinematographer.
Yes.
Yes. Our next category is film editing.
Oh, we know all about film editors. They're the ones who like to cut out a lot of my lines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They did a real number on me this year. Did you know that I was originally in 1917?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. And Parasite.
Oh, my God. You had a wonderful year.
I know.
Well, listen to this. It was originally Ford versus Ferrari versus Farrell.
What?
Yes.
What?
And I'm still in a lot of the key art.
Unbelievable.
I'm just going to say it. I hate this award.
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
It's awful.
It's an awful award.
Awful.
Oh, hello? Hello? Oh, yes, I'm here. Yeah. No.
So you do have one.
Yeah. Oh, no, he is. He's about to say
No,
the
I'm about
nominees.
to say it.
He's saying it.
Here
Just
are
say
the
it.
nominees for achievement in film editing.
Yeah, he just did it.
Ford versus Ferrari, Michael McCusker and Andrew Buckland. The Irishman, Thelma Schoonmaker.
Jeez.
Jojo Rabbit, Tom Eagles. Joker, Jeff Groth. Parasite, Yang Jing Ma.
And the Oscar goes to Michael McCusker and Andrew Buckland.
This is the first Oscar and nomination for Andrew Buckland. This is also the first win and second nomination for Michael McCusker.
Wow. I'd like to thank the Academy and to all the fellow nominees. Incredible work. We wouldn't be here without our stellar picture crew and our outstanding sound team as well. To my amazing and beautiful wife, Maria, and our son, Lucas, I love you so much. Te quiero mucho. To my sister Claire and Joe, and to Armando, to my mom and dad who supported me from the very beginning, I love you so much. Y my family in Argentina, un beso grande.
James Mangold. It's my great pleasure to have sat and watched you become one of the best directors in this business in the last 15 years. Thank you so much. To our great ensemble cast led by Matt and Christian, our DP, Faden Papa Michael, our producers, Jenner Topping and Peter Chernin, to everyone at 20th Century, the tireless Aaron Downing, Ted Galliano, Steve Asbell, and the inimitable Emma Watts. And finally, to my daughter, Helena, I love you so much. I love you, Baba. Thank you so much for this. Thank you.
Please welcome casting director and Academy President, David Rubin.
Though this event is the highlight of the Academy's year, there's another milestone coming up in the very near future. And here's some history for you. In 1929, the Academy's leaders decided to open up a museum. That was under the leadership of my presidential predecessor, Douglas Fairbanks. As you can imagine, only one of a million ways I've been linked to Douglas Fairbanks. Well, now, after a mere 9 decades, we are about to do Mr. Fairbanks proud with a special announcement. So many wonderful people have put in their time and their effort to make a reality of this state-of-the-art showcase of movie making. And here's one of the museum's greatest champions, 2-time Oscar winner, Tom Hanks.
Thank you, David, or as we refer to him around the AMPAS offices, Mr. Excitement. There is plenty of culture to be found here in the City of Angels. There are museums, dedicated to art and music and history and science. And we even have a museum dedicated to selfies. I'm not sure why, but there it is. Look it up and enjoy, I guess. But there has never been a museum dedicated to the art and sciences of motion pictures. But it is being born, this labor of love. A bunch of us were over there just this morning. I was putting up some drywall. Scarlett Johansson had brought her orbital sander. Brad Pitt was on the roof working with his shirt off. As was Colin Jost. And dude, that was no contest. We're all very proud of what has been accomplished so far in the landmark that is taking shape at Fairfax and Wilshire. That is Fairfax and Wilshire. And it is a pleasure to announce that the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures will open its doors on December 14th of 2020. It's going to be a very big deal. We'll see you there. And I am Spartacus.
Ningún hombre se ha hecho a sí mismo, eso es una fantasía.
Every artist is a link in a chain that goes back to the dawn of human history and is going on to some point in the future that we can't even imagine.
If you think about those people that have really shaped you, they never leave you.
The fact that you're able to make someone else flower, in a sense, this is incredible satisfaction.
To the extremely attractive celebrity in the front row. Don't tell anyone, but you're my favorite.
I know this might sound weird, but I'd follow you anywhere, in a non-creepy way.
Life doesn't update you about your credit card, so meet Eno, the Capital One assistant that catches things that might look wrong and helps you fix them. What's in your wallet?
In August 1619, a ship appeared on this horizon near Point Comfort, Virginia. It carried more than 20 enslaved Africans who were sold to the colonists. No aspect of the country we know today has been untouched by the slavery that followed. America was not yet America, but this was the moment it began.
Cadillac. For those who know, the finish line is only the beginning. Others talk about the road to success. We make cars for it.
Give me my freedom. I'm serving a life sentence for something I didn't do. Becoming a lawyer is what's getting me back to my family. Whatever it takes, I will get myself home.
For Life premieres Tuesday on ABC.
Hello, everybody. We are at the Oscars. I'm Zessie Bates, and down here in the orchestra pit in front of me is our fabulous music director. Oh, my goodness, Ricky Minor. I'm very nervous, everybody. I'm so sorry. How are you doing tonight?
You know, I have that effect on people, so don't feel bad about it.
Oh, thank you. I know. You just make my heart aflutter. I think you actually know our next performer, though, Cynthia Erivo, a double nominee tonight.
Okay, Cynthia is just an amazing actress, singer, and a great performer, but she's my dearest friend as well, and I love her.
I love that. Well, here to perform Stand Up, a nominated original song from the movie Harriet, is Cynthia Erivo.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun.
my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, gonna start moving towards that separating line. Oh, I'm waiting through muddy water. You know I got a made up mind. I'm made up my mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. You hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone, and I just might fail, but I know the try just as to prepare a place for you.
James Corden and Rebel Wilson are next. Then later, the Oscar for Best Actor. Keep watching.
We only come out at night. We only come out at night. I walk alone. I'll pretend to know the way. We only come out at night. We only come out at night.
You gotta leave. I'll be one of them in less than a quickie. No. Go!
I
get done, but I prefer to rely on bass and rhythm rather than more vocals.
Who'd you expect?
I don't know. Me? Okay,
You want to take it from the top?
What kind of music do you really want to make, Miss Franklin?
I want to make hits, Mr. Wexler.
Genius. Aretha, this Memorial Day on National Geographic.
The Oscars will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Playing with rockets